If I walked into your classrooms today, would I know your instructional vision or would I have to guess? That question matters more than most leaders realize because a lot of schools have an instructional vision. It's written down, it's shared, it sounds strong, it's pretty with the logo at the top, but when you actually go into classrooms, it's not clear what the vision is supposed to look like in practice. Hi, I'm Ashley, former principal, now founder and CEO of Equidyme, where we support school and system leaders to stop talking about equity and start designing instructional systems that guarantee it instead. And I created this series to help school and district leaders just like you take clear, practical steps to improve outcomes for kids every single day. Let's get to it. In the last video, we talked about the difference between vision with a capital V and vision with a lowercase v. As a reminder, capital V vision is what you say you believe. It makes big, sweeping statements. Lowercase v vision is your instructional vision, what's actually happening in classrooms. And this is where the gap becomes crystal clear. If I can't see your instructional vision when I walk into classrooms, then it's not an instructional vision, it's just words. A real instructional vision is observable. It answers questions like, what are students doing? What is the teacher doing? What kinds of tasks are students engaging in? What does rigor actually look like here? What does learning sound like? Not in theory, but in practice. In a lot of schools, the vision for teaching and learning remains abstract, so it gets interpreted differently by different people. One teacher hears student-centered and thinks about discussion. Another teacher hears that and thinks of independent work. One leader is looking for rigor through questioning, but another one is looking for compliance, completion of tasks. Same words, different interpretations. When that happens, you don't get alignment, you get inconsistency. And inconsistency is another name for inequity. Inconsistency is not neutral. It means students are having different experiences depending on where they are. Different levels of rigor, different levels of engagement, different opportunities to learn. That's where inequity shows up. So as a school leader, you should not be asking, do we have a vision for teaching and learning? The right question is, can someone walk into our classrooms and see our vision? And not just in one classroom, but in all classrooms. Because if your vision isn't visible, it can't be implemented consistently. And that's an equity issue. This is why the strongest school leaders I know get really clear about look-fors. They don't just say, we value rigor. They define what rigor looks like in student work, what it sounds like in class discussion, what the teacher actually does in their planning to create it. Because once you can see it, you can support it, you can coach it, and you can reinforce it. So take a moment and think about your own school. If someone walked into your classrooms today, what would they consistently see? And would that reflect the vision you say you have? If what they see is not consistent, what are the equity implications of that? If every classroom looks different, your vision is failing. In the next video, we're gonna talk about the role of leadership in holding and protecting that vision, and why creating your instructional vision actually isn't as democratic as we sometimes think. Let's keep going.